beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. If anyone contacts you regarding a personal reading or money, e-gifts or donations, it is not me, it is a scam. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon, so please keep your wonderful selves safe. Let us begin. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, my beautiful Gemini, so if you have headphones in, please adjust them. I do not want to hurt your wonderful ears, and let us begin. Okay, so this month is going to be very different, shall we say. Mercury, your ruling planet, goes into retrograde at the end of the month. So expect things to go a little bit chaotic when it comes to communication. Often before a retrograde in Mercury, your twin flame reaches out. Okay, so if you haven't heard from this person recently, expect them to do so in the next couple of weeks before we go into retrograde. And of course, as soon as we go into retrograde, messages go askew. So just be mindful. Now, if you are not sure if you're in a twin flame union, please look it up online. I would hate for any of you to waste your time listening to my reading and then realize that's not my union actually. Just make sure you know what it is. I haven't got time to explain in detail, but basically twin flame union, you're part of the same energy. You often mirror each other because you are twins. Often there is some sort of ancestral wounding or some sort of triggering that goes on within the union that needs to be healed separately. So there is a runner and a chaser and a separation period. It is a difficult union to navigate. Often people abandon it because it is too difficult to take the journey, and that's okay. There are soulmates out there as well. There's only one twin flame union, but there are other soulmate connections if you're looking for love and you cannot navigate the twin flame journey. It is often a deep knowing, a magnetic energy between you and this person. The biggest and often most difficult lessons are learnt from the twin flame union, okay? So just so you are aware, if you're in that separation period or if you're just coming together in union, both parties need to work on themselves in different ways and they need to energetically raise their vibrations separately. It is often about loving oneself fully, overcoming issues like insecurity, trust issues, things like that that are deep-rooted within our psyche. And the twin flame challenges that energy because it is like a mirror, holding a mirror up to self. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We also have the Lover's card here and we have change. So I'm going to, the first pile is your pile, Gemini. The second pile is your twin flames energy. The third pile is your unified energy or anything that comes up there that helps you and this person overcome the difficulties in the twin flame union so that you can come together. Now, your first card is decision, free will, judgment. So, as you know, we all have free will. You do not have to be with your twin flame in this lifetime. It is often very rewarding if you can, but if you cannot, that's okay as well. You can cut the cord. So, and you may have even felt like you want to do that. They want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You may have even tried to do that already. But what people don't realize is that as soon as you walk away from a twin flame union, my beautiful Gemini, that's when your twin flame is forced to spiritually ascend and mature. And then they come looking for you. The energy is flipped. You don't want them anymore, or you did, but you didn't want to walk away, but you had to. That's when the energy is shifted, okay? So, okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. They want one more. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Interesting that we've got number 9, which is the change card, and also the Hermit card. And we've also got the Hermit card here, and we've got the Death card, which means change, and Justice again, and one more. Okay. Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay, so let us see what we got going on here. Now, just before we start, I'm not here to judge anybody's path. I'm not here to judge any behavior, for example. I'm just here to understand so that I can transmute the energy on the other side, unification or walking away, whatever it is you're deciding to do. So let us begin. We've got decision, free will, judgment. You're trying to see things clearly, okay? Now, judgment often indicates you weighing up whether you would give this person a second chance or not. You may be judging the union, what happened there. You recognize this person has love for you. You know that deep down because there's a psychic bond between you and this person. You've got the High Priestess. That's often the way with a twin flame union. But it's number 46. When you reduce it, 4 plus 6 is 10. So they're indicating there's a new start here for you. You're walking away. There is an energy here of you disconnecting, perhaps focusing on your finances or your career, really thinking about yourself, Gemini, focusing on your own needs, purifying, detoxing. I'm seeing someone here really purifying their mind, coming back to some sort of meditation, good, healthy eating practices, soul food, that sort of thing. I feel like you're even purifying your surroundings. You may be doing things like feng shui or, really just arranging your area to have peace of mind. Now, this is not going to be typical of everybody, but they're indicating if there is anything that is reminding you of your twin flame in your sleeping quarters, your bedroom, okay, they want you to remove it. So that doesn't mean that you have to chuck it out. It doesn't mean you have to give it away or anything like that, or put it in recycling or anything like that. It means they just don't want you to have it in your sleeping quarters, okay? Because when we're going, that in-between space where we're between awake and asleep energy, that's often where you do meet your twin flame in your dreams on that spiritual plane. In order for the twin flame journey to work, you have to come back to your center and honor yourself and walk away from the twin flame union, focusing on yourself, okay? Doesn't mean you're giving up on the twin flame union, but you have to take out anything that reminds you of that person because it's a distraction. It means you're energetically still feeding that cord. When you do that, Gemini, your twin flame continues to run. So if you're the chaser, know that take anything out, put it in the garage or in the loft or wherever, but not in the sleeping space, okay? That's where they're giving me, what they're giving me just now. But free will, decision, judgment. So you may even be booking some sort of travel there because King of Wands energy. We got 4 cups. Yeah, you're looking at a new direction because the Emperor or the divine counterpart has not spiritually ascended at this time. So we got King of Wands here, which is being bold. Even though you're an air element, Gemini, this is you about knowing what you are worth and knowing that, you are a bold leader. You're having courage here to sort of come back to your center, have a spiritual influence on yourself there and be inspired to get out there again and find a new attraction or a new passion. It's almost like, you're waiting for the right person to, you see that King of Wands there, there's a gecko right there, which means there is some sort of change happening within you. That means you're protected. Whenever you get a gecko, it means your guides are with you. They're helping you through the changes and you're spiritually protected at this time as you make a bold move in another direction. Okay, so I feel with this King of Wands energy, you are being empowered, you're being bold. And whereas you may have waited for this twin flame union to manifest for a long time, I feel like you're not waiting anymore. You're making final decisions in your world. And because we got it coupled there with that 4 cups. Now 4 cups is an energy of feeling bored or feeling unfulfilled in the present situation and waiting for the universe to come on in and help with changing the situation, offering you either a new opportunity in love, for example, with another person, a soulmate, or getting your twin flame to mature so that they offer you a cup of love, something that is more fulfilling that they've been offered. When you get a 4 cups, this is a feeling of apathy, like you're feeling completely fed up in this union, and you're in your best years, as it were. You don't want to waste your wonderful good stuff of what you've got to offer, Gemini. So I feel like waiting, I really, sometimes people feel the need to wait for their twin flame. I do not agree with that. That's not something my guides always say. It's not about a waiting process. There is a yearning Okay, there is a magnetic yearning for your twin flame, but getting on with your day-to-day, following your hopes and dreams, and opening yourself up to what life has to offer for you is part of the process. So you're not being afraid to sort of go out and get that, which is wonderful. Because we got the Emperor here in the reverse. So male or female, it's not about the gender at all. It's about the energy. So there, you're indicating that a divine counterpart is currently in immature energy, has not spiritually ascended, is not thinking for the future, not thinking for the long term. And this person has not quite had their ego death just yet. Gemini, okay? So I feel like they're on the precipice of it because we got the Hermit. This person's doing some thinking, but they're not quite there yet in your perception, okay, of what they've shown you. They've not really they've not actually exhibited action towards you in terms of maturity, okay? So I feel like you're taking your free will and you're making the decision to walk away because it is number 10. I feel like you're ending something. I feel like you've done everything you can within this union, which is acceptable. That you may still want this person deep down. Your flame still burns bright for this person, but I feel like you've had to give yourself closure on this, which is a very difficult energy to navigate. I've been there myself, so I understand. I'm sending you a huge lot of love and hugs there. As I said, if it promotes not the right word. Could you please give me the right word for this situation? Okay, they're giving me a song. That's not what I asked for. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I'll give you the song in a moment, Gemini. They've been really forthcoming with songs recently. Encourages. Thank you so much. A more diplomatic way of putting it, they gave me the word encourages. So it encourages your twin flame to spiritually ascend because they recognize they're going to lose you for good. So if you're always at the end of a phone when this person reaches out, or if, you know, they haven't reached out to you for a while and, you know, they reach out and it's something really kind of immature, like, hey, or miss you, or, you know, those things, you're like, well, that could be to anybody. This person has to show you that they are making real efforts to transform their energy to come towards you in the right energy, as it were, the right frequency. Now, we got false person here. So you know this person has love for you. Deep down, you know, Gemini. Why? Because you are twin flame. You just know. You're part of a twin set. Now, Gemini, being the sign of duality, you know that more than anybody, okay? Also, you know the swing of the energy. Sometimes you're in that zone where you want to be with your twin flame. The next minute, you actually hate this person, and it's a repel. It's a push and pull. Union is like magnets, okay? I've been explaining it like this because my spirit guides, before I meditated on these readings, they were showing me a magnet, and it is like two magnets that are so similar in their energy, they repel each other. Something needs to change. Energetically, there has to be a shift before the elements change, the frequencies change, and then you got to match, okay? So we got false person number 8. 8 is the number of self, okay? So they're indicating someone was untrue to themselves, Gemini. Now, whether you felt like at the beginning of this relationship, this twin flame union, that maybe you rejected this person or they rejected you first, because they're showing me a mirror right now. It's almost like a flip. So it could be that this person avoided their feelings and you built a wall and therefore was very guarded, and then you avoided their energy too, because they're showing me either or. So please take it either or. That only happens when we're doing twin flame union relationships. But someone was not true to who they truly were. They wore a mask, okay? Now that doesn't mean that this person cheated on you, Gemini, or that you cheated on them. It means that someone acknowledges that the flames are there. The passion is there. They know that you are the twin flame, but they avoid. So I feel like you're really judging this situation. Now I'm just going to clarify, just to let you know, the first cards I was using there are the wonderful Atlas Oracle there by CATRIN Rose Spencer. The second ones, these ones are Marchetti. They are the Kipper deck. And now I'm clarifying with the Way of the Panda Tarot by Kimberly M. Sam, illustrated by Celia LaBelle. Beautiful deck there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please clarify that false person card? The Tower. Shocking energy. Okay, the crumbling. So it's basically you recognize that this person's your twin flame. They avoided the energy and it sent a real shockwave to your core. That's what's meant to happen, unfortunately. As I said, very painful lesson. A twin flame union happens to be a journey that is difficult, but it means that there is an epiphany, a wake-up call. okay? A wake-up call of self, a realization, but also it takes something away in order to manifest and change something for the positive. It brings positive transformation because we often let go of the ego. Okay, you got burnt in this situation. When we have the biggest ego death, it is the crumbling, it is the tower moment, and it gives you a chance to rebuild who you are, Gemini. It doesn't feel very good when you're on the floor crying or desperate in this energy. I understand, I'm not saying you're on the floor desperate, but that's how you feel. The whole carpet has been pulled from underneath you. It's a very painful energy to go through when you experience this. Eight of Pentacles, but it helps you focus on yourself. The Eight of Pentacles is about, sort of paying more attention to yourself, mastering yourself, as it were, coming back to your center and recognizing that, what you need to build for your future, as it were. Eight of Pentacles is, another eight. It is about self, building yourself up to stability, loving yourself fully, recognizing where any wounding may be. We got Two of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior, or Two of Swords. Yeah, so they're giving me the same energy here. Two of Cups, you're in the separation period at this moment in time. You may feel like this person is disinterested in you, that they don't think about you, Gemini, but that is not the case at all. This person is fully aware of what happened here, okay? This person is now in the zone of looking at their partnership. So they're really thinking about what happened in the union and how they were guarded. Two of Cups in the reverse indicates you are still in some way looking at the separation period, undecided about whether you would take this person back. I mean, we got the Nine of Wands here. There's moments of feeling like dropping your guard and having faith that perhaps this is going to be realized on the physical plane, that you're not going crazy, Gemini, that this is twin flame union. There is such a thing. I know a lot of people, they abandon it and say it's not a thing. And that's cool. Whatever anybody wants to believe, that's your call. But the twin flame union, when you come back into unity, there's just a deep knowing between you both without even saying a lot of words, as it were. The Nine of Wands in that reverse indicates your walls will come crumbling down, and it gives you a chance to rebuild in a really healthy sense, okay? And we've got that Two of Swords there, so there's indecision. I'm not sure whether you really want to be with this person at this time until they come back towards you in a more mature energy. But the Two of Swords indicates you're compromising, and that compromise maybe you're walking away from the union, or you've already walked away from the union and you're trying to understand what the hell was that, okay? The Two of Swords indicates you had to make a decision on this. Now the decision is you're being influenced by the fact that this person, they hid their own feelings from themselves. You may not be able to trust this person. It takes a lifetime to build trust and only a second to break it. So I feel right now you do not trust this person. So you're really undecided as to whether you can even open yourself up to the twin flame journey in the first place, because it was so difficult. Now, the next card we got here is the High Priestess. It's often difficult to walk away from something when you just know that there is something other, a connection there. It's very hard, Gemini. So I'm sending you a huge hug there. The High Priestess indicates you know that you are part of something other with another person. As you can see, there's one face there, but it's made up of two faces energized. When they come together, they just fit, they just slot into. You just fit with this person and they just fit with you. You know, Gemini, you're a sign of duality. So this person is technically your other half. But I always believe that we are whole all by ourselves. We find our counterpart, okay? Because if you think about the cup of love that you have, and how you feel about yourself, you know, your cup of love is basically yours first before you give it to another. You cannot give an empty cup of love to another person because you're giving them nothing. You can't give them a cup that's full of insecurity, trust issues, even if that person triggered those trust issues in the first place. So you have to separate in order to really look at what's in that cup. So you look at that and go, okay, I do not trust easily, so therefore I got to look at that. Why is that? That person may have triggered it, but is there anything deep-rooted there that's attached to that? Something that comes from childhood or ancestral wounding in some way. So it is a mirror, your twin flame shows, because they're on a similar journey to you. But you know that this person is connected to you on a different level. So it's very difficult to walk away from something that is literally magnetic, that push and pull. It is like a moth to a flame. And you got burnt in the situation because we got a tower moment right there. And as I said, it's very unfortunately, humans, we came here to learn. Okay, we're you know, a spiritual being having a human experience, and you know, we're having you know, sometimes some difficult lessons along the way. It depends on the contract you agreed to before you got here. The Fool in the reverse indicates you've given up hope on this. You've become cynical. Okay, there's apathy here. It's not fulfilling, so you're not willing to take a leap of faith with this until this person shows you anything more, shows you the 10. Basically, comes on in there with that 10. You're expecting that, and you deserve that, Gemini. So don't ever take anything less than you truly deserve. And again, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. They need to be vulnerable. Okay, this person needs to open themselves up to that level of vulnerability. Show their feelings, not hold on too tightly, because you're looking for long-term security in this union, Gemini. So I feel like deep down you know this person is capable of it. Deep down you know that this person has feelings for you. You know that there's love. But because they avoided their own feelings, because there is a lack of accountability as well with their actions, which I do not condone anyone's actions, especially bad behavior. It's not acceptable. So I feel like this person's got to come right to you. I mean, that's an obvious thing to say, but this person has to open up and surrender to the union, and then both of you can maybe come to some sort of a balanced, harmonious relationship. You're looking for the 10. You're looking for, it's almost like I feel this heavy energy about legacy, the legacy that you leave behind, Gemini. And I'm not... They keep reminding me about the song, but every time I go to listen to the song, just to let you know why I haven't mentioned the song, every time I listen to the song, they cut it off. So I can give you part of the song, but I can't give you all of it because it cuts off. Maybe it's meant to be like that. So all I'm getting is abracadabra. I want to reach out and... Now, obviously, I know that song. It's quite a famous song, right? Abracadabra. I do not know the lyrics. I should pay more attention to the lyrics and what they mean and things like that. But, I mean, if I'm guessing, songs tend to rhyme. So I would be something like, I want to reach out and have you, or reach out and have you. I can't even imagine what... Abracadabra. I want to reach out and love you, maybe. I'm not really sure. So all I'm getting, and when I focus on it, is literally abracadabra. I want to reach out and then it just cuts. It literally cuts off. So it's like a stuck record. Maybe that's how you feel about this person. When you think about abracadabra, I mean, abracadabra is about magic, but it's also about illusion, right? So perhaps you're feeling like this is, maybe the twin flame is an illusory kind of energy, or elusive. Oh, they're giving me this energy of, to grab something, you know, but something that's not there. So maybe it's that. I mean, how can I put that? I mean, when you think about magic, you think of someone like Houdini, perhaps, who disappears or is known for disappearing. So, you know, maybe that's the runner. You feel that you're the chaser. You feel like the runner is always just disappearing. So something that's an illusion. So I don't know how that is relevant. Perhaps this is a song that's relevant to your twin flame union. Perhaps this is a song that you and your friends say fits your union. I don't know the lyrics. I'm going to have to look it up before I claim that. But also, this could be a song that was on the radio before you listen to this, or on your playlist, or just after you listen to this reading. So please take it as it resonates. It may be a song that plays in September before your twin flame reaches out. So it may be a signifier. So please take it as it resonates. They don't just give me a song just for no reason, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles indicates you're thinking about your legacy. And I feel that's more, not just in terms of you having a family tree or committing to somebody. I feel like, Gemini, you're really conscious right now about the legacy that you leave in terms of the planet, you know, in terms of being like, doing things like volunteer work, or, you know, saving the planet, or doing something that benefits on a social sense. I feel like you're really looking at maybe your carbon footprint or recycling or things like that. I feel like you're actually focusing on your legacy, your personal legacy, your personal name. Okay. Also, there's an energy here about family tree. So I'm just going to pull a card on it because you may be looking at your family tree. Maybe you're, or someone from your family tree has reached out to you. You haven't heard from this person in a while. Ten of Pentacles, though, indicates you're looking for the best of the best when it comes to relationships. Can you please clarify these Ten of Pentacles? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Empress and the Four of Wands. Yep, you're looking for commitment and nothing else. Sorry, not nothing else, but nothing less. The Empress indicates you are honoring yourself. You have healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, and that you know your worth. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. Also, you're creating a wonderful life of abundance for yourself, working really hard, setting goals, dreams, achieving them, and really working hard to create that wonderful abundance or positive energy within your world that leads to success. So I feel like you are, you know, trying to build a life of luxury for yourself, and therefore you're content knowing that you got this for yourself. You got strong self-esteem here. Confidence is important. Also, we got the Four of Wands. So the only way that this person could basically, because Four of Wands is a reuniting card, the only way that this person could reunite with you really is if they showed you that they're willing to put in the work. Look at that panda climbing the tree, the different stages, that they're doing the different stages. And that Four of Wands is a halfway to marriage card. So, you know, this person has to show you that they are in it for the long term, that they mean business, that they show you the respect that you truly deserve in a twin flame union. Okay, so you're in a really positive place. The only thing I would say is you got Two of Swords there come up. And your first card is about weighing up your options and things like that. Focusing on self is important. As soon as you do that, you flip the energy. So I know it's difficult not to think about your twin flame. They pop in there all the time. Even when you're trying to force the thoughts out, it's because they are energetically calling to you. If they haven't heard from you in a while, they energetically call to you so that you do the legwork, okay? When you stop doing the legwork, they find their own legs and they start coming to you, Gemini, okay? So let us move on to their energy. We got gathering, community, partnerships. This person is really thinking things through, okay? This person may be talking to friends, for example, but I feel like they're really focusing on partnerships. I see this person's friends, their inner circle, are all starting to partner up and settle down, actually. And this person, it's not that they're feeling left out, but they're starting to look at why they are in a solitary energy. Even if they're in, for example, a karmic relationship, they're feeling alone because that Hermit card is present in their chart right now. I'm going to pull a card on that. It's number 39. When you reduce it, it is number 11. Oh, sorry, number 12, which is the Hangman energy, waiting energy. Okay, let me just clarify that. So this person, when you get Hangman energy like that, this person is seeing things from a different angle. They're really starting to look. They're putting themselves, because the Hangman puts themselves on the tree of life itself, so that, well, the Hangman is often a masculine energy, so that he can see things from a different perspective, so that he can gain greater wisdom and open themselves up to seeing it from another person's pair of shoes, for example. Now, male or female, it's not a gender-specific reading, but let's see. Can you please clarify this gathering, community, partnerships? Ooh, Moon card in the reverse. Judgment and the Knight of Wands in the upright. So this person now, this person, we got the Moon card in the reverse. Confusion. This person has been quite confused for a while, very indecisive. This person, very frustrating energy here, but they're unhappy. Now, you may be like, oh, so what? They're unhappy. I was unhappy too. But people don't actually change anything until they become unhappy themselves. Very, very important energy, Gemini. We can never change another person. You're aware of that. I'm sure of it. But the person has to become so uncomfortable with their own energy that they are forced to change. They do the changes themselves. Now, when you get the Moon card in the reverse, this indicates this person's going through a major clarity. A truth is revealed to them, okay? You may be dreaming about this person a lot in the next couple of weeks, by the way, because they're showing me the dream state. This person, that's why they're showing me that don't have anything that reminds you of this person in your room. You make space for them to come to you, okay? They're going to visit you in dream state. But the moon card in reverse, this person, they're starting to address their shadow side, something that they avoided for a while, okay? But this person is definitely doing it. Now, the Judgment card, this person is also weighing up their options. So you judge it from a different point of view, in a very different energy. And whatever you do, Gemini, I wish twin flames, when they come together, I wish they had kept a diary of all of their movements, because everybody that I've been in contact with who are with their twin flames and everything, they've had exactly the same journey, okay? It is not a coincidence. It's like, if, for example, your friend gets married, I know this is like a typical thing. Lots of people's friends get married. Theirs is getting married. You know, if you lost your job, they lose their job. You know, it's a tandem sort of journey that you take, and only afterwards, when you talk it through, you're like, oh my gosh, that happened to me. You may have found that you went to the same baseball game, for example, and at different ends of the stadium, but you still went to the same place. You're living the same energy. You're magnetized towards the same places, okay? Now, the Judgment card, this person is weighing up their lives to this point. The Judgment often asks us to look at our life's purpose, see how far that we've come, see where we're unhappy, and what we need to change. Now, the Judgment card is the card of second chances. So you're weighing up your second chances. This person is looking at how you gave them a second chance, and they may have come in transitory energy. The Knight of Wands, either this person, you may have perceived this person to be a player or someone who was in and out of your life. You know, the Knight of Wands is a temporary energy. The Knight comes on in, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. The Knight comes on in, is very lusty, very sort of a free-spirited kind of person, someone who is passionate, and then spends time with you, and then it gets too deep, and then they're off doing something else. Doesn't mean that they're doing someone else or they're going off to another person, Gemini. It means that their attention, they avoid their feelings. They use sex for intimacy, as it were, because they're avoidant. So this person's recognizing how their in and out kind of energy with you has created a lot of unhappiness within them, but also they know what's happened here. There's accountability now. This person's looking at it. We got thief. This person recognizes they wasted time. Okay, if you can see that thief there is still in a pocket watch. This person knows that they wasted time. They've stolen your time and their own by avoiding their energy. So I'm just going to pull some cards on that. I'm just clarifying, I'm using the Marchetti deck. Also, just to let you know, I've been using the White Witch Tarot and the Tarot of the Mystical Moments by CATRIN STEIN. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this person did not support doing the work. Three of Pentacles in the reverse indicates they recognized that they had sloppy behavior. They did not support the union. That they did not sort of show up when you needed them to. They did not work together. They recognized that they were not acting in their best self when they were with you, Gemini. And the Nine of Pentacles here recognizes what they should have been. Okay, that Nine of Pentacles. You know, at this time, I would say they're in realization mode. I feel like they're having an awakening, because the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position suggests they haven't quite started working on themselves to get to this position. They're recognizing what they didn't, what they haven't been doing in the relationship to build something solid with you. Okay, I'm going to clarify with a different deck just to get that thief energy for you. It's number 24 when you reduce it. 2 + 4 is 6, so that is the Lover's card. This person knows that you're the twin flame. They know that they avoided this union, and 4 of Cups. Okay, this person, well, Now, I'm not here to make any excuses for anybody at all, Gemini. Okay, I'm here to understand the energy. Now, you may know this about your person, you may not, but and I'm not medically trained to talk about this, but they just gave me a set of letters, ADHD. Okay, so I mean, I know that to be a some sort of medical thing. I know what it is, but I'm not medically trained to talk about it, so I'm not really going to talk about something I don't know about. I'd rather research it myself and then find out and tell you. But anyway, this person, their interest, how can I put that? I feel like their energy is chaotic at times, okay? And the Four of Cups here, this person knows that you're going to open yourself up to other offers. This person knows that it's almost like they know that they did not fulfill part of this journey so far, and they did not see a good thing when they had it, is what they are giving me. They did not see a good thing when they had it. They were too busy looking at being unfulfilled in life to know what they truly had when they had you. Okay, I feel like you and this person, when you met each other, you knew. Both of you knew that this was twin flame. It was something other, okay? So this person is recognizing that perhaps there's a missed opportunity here to have been with you. And I feel like they're going to come forward. Let's see when, but I feel like right now they're in an awakening energy. That's the twin flame union I'm picking up on right now. We got the Hermit. So they're in a solitary energy, in that thinking mode. They're really seeing the truth. The good, bad, and the ugly truth of it. This person is having an awakening. Their enlightenment stage, it has arrived, and they're being very reflective about what is their own truth, how they avoided, how they wasted their time when it came to love. I mean, the light is on, the lamp is on there, and the Hermit card indicates it's a temporary necessary timeout for them to really kind of work out what it is and not see from the outside, but see from the inside what it is that they need to do, okay? Because I feel like this person, now again, I'm not here to blame anyone, but I feel like this person took a foolish path. Now, we often take foolish paths, okay? We often do not even realize we're making a decision that will make us feel foolish in the end. We all take a moment and do something that we regret, okay? Often when I've looked back on my own past, I've said things to people and I've gone, I did not mean that and I did not want that, so why did I say that? And when I've sat with my guides, they've gone, because that was the right path for you to take at that time. And I'm like, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be with that person, or I wanted to do that thing. And they were like, you avoided it out of fear. And that is false evidence appearing real, based on the triggers, based on the journey that we've had to date, based on our upbringing. Everything we do, is based on who we are and the journey we've had. So I learned then very much so that I can not judge other people's journey, for example. Now, we got the Seven of Wands here. So this person is looking at where they protected themselves. The Seven of Wands is about self-defense. It is about not feeling strong enough, putting themselves in a cage. But this person is coming out of the cage. They're recognizing here that the journey of love is something that is to be experienced and to open themselves up and surrender to. They've got to overcome. This person has the ability to go the distance and persevere at this union, but they got to come out of their cage. They got to come out of that stuck energy. Now, I feel like this person had some toxic energy that they were dealing with, especially. It's almost like this person was scarred in love, either before they met you, Gemini, whether that's they had a damaging relationship before they met you, or whether this is something from childhood. I'm going to pull a card and see. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? High Priestess in the reverse. Repression. Okay, this person, they disconnected from love and because they mistrust it. When you got the High Priestess in the reverse, they just didn't trust the union. Now, whether that is, I mean, the High Priestess, let me just see. I feel like because it's almost like there was a psychic bond there, Gemini, and this person did not trust that. They were like, what is this? It's something different. Page of Swords. They cut it off. Now, Page of Swords is someone who investigates things a little bit deeper. Okay, they did not trust this. They disconnected straight away. This person still keeps an eye on you, Gemini. They keep watching. So if you're on social media or things like that, they still look out for you. So if you're thinking, does this person even think about me anymore? Do they realize what happened here? Yes, they do. They think about this quite a lot, okay? But I feel like this person is learning about this psychic bond between you and this person. They're also learning about how they repressed their feelings. Okay, this person is digging deeper. They don't really have an answer for what kind of connection you and this person have. But rather than explore it with you, it was like hot potato. They let it go. Okay, they're like, I don't know what this is. I need to just let this go and be away from it before I can really work out what's happening here. Can you please tell me why? What happened here? Why did this person avoid? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. We have Seven of Swords. So that's running away. Queen of Cups. They ran away from love, Strength card, and the King of Swords. This person's very in their head. We got Seven of Swords. So this person avoided. They ran away from the union. May have ghosted this. This person may have even betrayed you by being dishonest. Wearing that mask, telling you that they had no feelings for you, for example, or that you were, that maybe you deserve better elsewhere. That was an avoidance for them to push you away. So Seven of Swords is someone who, they did not act in their highest regard in order to cut the union and run. But what a lot of people, my guides have been giving me recently, when you look at the Seven of Swords, especially in the in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, could you please guide me? Thank you so much. The Seven of Swords, the person running away with the swords is looking back. They never forget. They know what happened there, okay? They're not doing... Can you please guide me? Thank you so much. Yeah, the figure is looking back at what happened there, okay? And there's always something left behind. This person always comes back on in because they know that there's a connection. If not, they would have taken everything, they would have taken it all. Cut and run forever. This person leaves something behind. I just get this energy that either this person left something with you, maybe something that you still have in your room. That's why they want you to disconnect from it. Whether that is a book, maybe it's a DVD, or, it could be an item of clothing, but I feel like it's something other than that. But whatever it is they left something behind, okay, is what they're giving me with this card. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So this person knows that they loved you. They still love you. They know that there is love. This person, they did not feel emotionally secure within their own skin, but they recognize that you opened yourself up to that level of care. They knew you loved them, and they may have sought many times solace in your arms, Gemini, because it feels good. They know they belong there. So I feel that by stepping away from the union, you teach that person they need to come towards you with love. You're not here to fix anybody, Gemini. The union is to fix, you sort of go away and separate and fix yourselves. We all have to fix ourselves at one point. I'm not saying there's any damage with people in general, but there's always something we need to address on our journey, okay? And we got strength here. So loving oneself is a lesson. This person is coming back to the center to love themselves fully. Also to learn to have courage and open up to surrendering to the union. Whatever they've been struggling with, this person is building themselves back up. They're focusing on themselves. And we got King of Swords. This person thinks about you all the time, Gemini. This is the Gemini energy right here. This person, they may be from a different culture than you, or maybe someone different than your usual type. It doesn't have to be from a different culture or a different part of the world, but there's someone different. This person is different from your usual type, and you may also be dealing with another Gemini. We've got Virgo energy here, strong. We've also got what's that other card there? Libra, I feel. Yes, the Justice card, Libra. Now, 1414 is very important to you. They'll give me 1414 is very important for you, Gemini, just so you're aware. This person's thinking about you. They think about you a lot. They think before they act. So even if they come on in with it like a a message towards you sporadically, occasionally, and it seems like on the fly kind of message where you're like, you didn't put any effort into that message whatsoever. This person, they thought about it a lot before they sent it, okay? But I feel like they talked themselves out of sending the big stuff. I feel like you're going to get a big message, okay? I feel like you're going to get a big message soon. We will see. I'm just going to go to the overall energy, the unified energy, as to what's going to happen here before you move forward. We've got trepidation. And it says, push through the shadows, unclear, fear, darkness. So there has to be a lot between you and this person to push through before you come through the other side. You know, it's often darkest before dawn. So there is an awakening happening here. It is difficult. The struggle is real. But take it slow. Trepidation means you don't need to rush this, okay? Focus on yourself at this time. I mean, we got the Lover's card and we got change. So it is a choice when you get the Lover's card, but something needs to change. And I feel like your twin is making the changes, but right now they're in realization mode. The Lover's card, both of you know that this is twin flame, okay? I'm going to pull a quick card. Actually, I'm going to pull a card on the trepidation one first. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Whoa. 5 of Cups and the Emperor, okay? Yeah, you got to walk away from the immature energy first, okay? So 5 of Cups indicates grieving, abandoning something, leaving something behind, letting it go, and looking at it from a different direction, okay? New perspective is important here. When you get a 5 of Cups, Spirit is asking you to change perspective. Don't focus on, Gemini, what you're set to lose by walking away. Look at what you're set to gain, okay? Because there's 2 cups here of love. So there is love. You and this person, you love each other, but there's been a lot of wasted time, a lot of tears, a lot of stagnant energy. And if it continues the way it is, it's just going to stay stuck. So they want you to recognize, first you have to let go. Every human has to learn first about loss and having to let go before they can see the other side. And there is love there. So you and this person, you got to let go. You got to lose this person before they come to find you, okay? Because the Emperor card indicates that this person's still in immature energy, okay? They're gaining insight, and they know that you are a twin flame. They know. But they're they're in the maturing stage. So I can't say to you, oh yes, this person's going to be ready for you in the next couple of weeks. You're going to be back together. It is a process. This is a journey. The Lover's card indicates here, it's number 15, which is the Devil card, of course. So there are attachments that need to be released before you come into union, okay? There needs to be peace. Okay, and as you can see, that dove is on one figure right there, but the other dove is just looking on. So it hasn't quite come to that level of peace of mind to sort of hop on that other statue there. Also, there's a little bit of ivy just touching that person's foot. So they're indicating, something, this person needs to release some sort of toxic energy. I mean, the changes, there needs to be a release of baggage there. As you can see, all the light bulbs there are on. This person's removing all the suitcases and is sort of processing the baggage in order to release and then come towards you, because there's a motor car right there. So I feel, who did I just become and say a motor car? It's a car. That's like from that's like from a couple of centuries ago. Only then when there will be a leap of faith. Both of you need to surrender to this union. This is your unified energy, okay? So you and this person, have faith. Anything is possible. If you want to be with this person, Gemini, currently you're undecided, and in fact you've more disconnected and walked away from the union, which is perfect, because then that means they'll come towards you. I'll pull a card right at the end and see when they might come towards you and things like that. But there has to be karma. We got justice and we got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so justice basically means you and this person, you have the opportunity to find a solution to this union, to come back into some sort of sync. But, if there is like an eye for an eye each time, it's going to make both of you blind, and, you'll disconnect from this energy completely. I'm not saying accept this person every time they come back on in. In fact, I'm saying the opposite. you know, disconnect your energy and wait for this person to show you that they want to find a solution. They will come to talk to you. They do want to find a way back towards you. And this is fated. Both of you know that this is fate. We got the Wheel of Fortune right there. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that there is a turn of events. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of life. Good karma, bad karma. There's some good karma coming your way for this union. It will turn things around because this is destiny. You and this person get an opportunity to really look at the relationship and change things and find a solution, and stop going round and round and round in circles, because I feel like this has been a bit of a pattern that you and this person have been in. But here's what needs to change. I mean, we got the Death card here, Scorpio energy. Endings bring new beginnings. You got to release what is old, any old patterns, anything that feels familiar. You got to come out of your comfort zone, release it. And most importantly, as you can see this figure, you got to blossom from within. Only then is there change. We got a butterfly right there. Only then will the butterfly come towards you, because you're changing. So there's radical change happening here. We've also got justice again. I mean, second time to get justice twice in two different decks. It means that there is a solution that can be found that is fair to all. Both of you can come back into some sort of equality energy, but there needs to be truth. And this person, it looks like they will come towards you and they will talk. I'm going to find out when that may be, but there's always a but. Okay. Oh, basically they just said as well, the Justice card is about decision. You weigh up your options, and both of you are in that judgment kind of energy right now for different reasons and from different perspectives. So the Justice card is about weighing up your options and making a choice. Each choice you make in this moment will, of course, affect your future. So be careful what you wish for. For example, we got the Queen of Swords. Now, King of Swords came up for this person, right? And you are the Gemini energy there, so you may be dealing with a Gemini, but a King of Swords came up to clarify this person's energy. They're thinking about you, okay? We've got a Queen of Swords here. Now, the Queen of Swords, she is a lady, again, not a gender-specific reading, but she is a lady I would not want to mess with, okay? She's someone who has healthy boundaries, which is perfect, but she's also someone who sees through the lies and will cut you down if you're even having any intention of telling something that is not true, okay? The Queen of Swords often goes in search of something other, okay? Is not afraid to relocate or move away. So you may be thinking about opening yourself up to another, I mean, it's another Libran energy if you think about it. It's about self-sufficiency. You got this, Gemini. You're wonderful all by yourself. You didn't need this person. You're not desperate for this person. You wanted to be with this person. You are meant to come together each lifetime and try and eradicate any of the triggers and find solutions and come back into union. So the Queen of Swords often, as you can see, there's a balloon there, air balloon, and it's airlifting those trees. I mean, this is what you're looking for. Here you got a big old tree there that's been cut down. You're thinking about the legacy. So you're willing to go further afield and look for something that is more honest, open, kind. You're willing to walk away if this person is coming back to you in that transient energy with this Knight of Wands. You're not willing to go, let this person make you jump through hoops. And if they are here today, gone tomorrow, you're done. So I feel like it's kind of like an ultimatum, I feel, from your energy at the moment, Gemini. You may have already got to that part a long time ago. I'm just going to clarify this for you. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. How would you like to receive? Two of Wands. Two of Wands is you're planning to make a move. Okay, you've waited for the results for a while. You're willing to go further afield. Look at the map there. Let me see. We'll go again. Thank you so much, Spirit guys, God angels. Five of Wands. You are conflicted about that, but you know, if you there's been some obstacles here and some challenges in this relationship, so I feel like you're willing to overcome the obstacles and the challenges if this person met you halfway. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. It's interesting, the last card you leave it on is if they do not show up in Ten of Pentacles, you're off. You're conflicted, but you want the 10, and right now they're not bringing the 10 in the reverse. There, you're looking for that. Okay, so why would you accept anything less than you truly deserve, my beautiful Geminis? So as I said, they're in an awakening kind of phase. They're really looking at it. That doesn't help you, but I'm just trying to understand the energy so that I can tell you what is to come. Now I'm just going to get another deck here for clarity. To get an outcome, if you this person changes their energy and comes towards you, because I feel like they will, and they will come to find a solution. Can you please clarify them finding a solution, coming towards my beautiful Gemini, raising their vibrations? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Ten of Cups, happy ever after. Okay, so what they're indicating here is that, I'm just going to pull one more card, because what they're indicating is that they're not ready at this time. So they will come and talk to you, but they're not offering this at this time, but they will. Okay, so they're still in that awakening stage, the Hierophant. Now, either they are with a karmic and they're going through a divorce or a separation. If you know that to be true, then this applies to you. If you're not aware that your person is with somebody, it doesn't mean that they are with somebody. They're just indicating with the Hierophant in the reverse that this person, they're they're learning the lesson, but they're pushing against it a little bit. Okay, they are. How can I? Yeah, it's like they haven't quite learned the lesson yet. Okay, they're a hard one to teach. Let's put it that way. So, but the outcome will be that once they have turned this into this. Okay, so I mean, this would have been completely like this, and then I would say, okay, it's not going to happen. I would open yourself up to a soulmate, but because this is upright, it indicates that there will be a happy ever after with this person, but once they learn the lesson, and right now they're realizing the lesson. Okay, so I will leave it there, my beautiful Gemini. I hope this helps in some way to help you transmute the journey so far to date, just so you're aware. I'm just going to give you a card just for you, okay? This card is from the vintage. Okay, did you want to go again? Okay, they do. What is that song? So they're giving me a song, but I feel like it's a hybrid of a song, because I feel like the song has a different name. So what I'm getting is, Sandy, do you remember me? Now, either that's a song that I've completely forgotten and it's from something like, what do you call it? Grease or something like that. Sandy, do you remember me? I'm not really sure. Maybe it's a nickname, Sandy. I don't know. I feel like the song, though, is a song that used to be called Frankie, Do You Remember Me? When I was young. Wow, they're giving me more. When I was young. Oh, that's all they gave me, when I was young. Okay, I'll leave that there anyway. If it resonates, great. If it does not, I do apologize. It must be just for a person that it connects to, and their attention may have wavered. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. But we got love and we got divine timing. This is just for you. Love doesn't show up on our own time, my beautiful Gemini, which is just such a shame, I know. But this twin flame union, it is about divine timing, and we got the Wheel of Fortune there. But there is love, and this person does think about you, and they are having an awakening, okay? But I feel like you are not... I mean, there's another dove right in the distance there. It's almost like your dove is present. You're at peace knowing that you did everything you could. And then, as you see, that dove in the distance there seeks. And there's like two mountains there. So the pathway is clear. But if you continue to seek and be the chaser, it doesn't happen. Okay? And we got divine timing. It is written. They just said it is written. And I guess that connects to there as well. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I'm going to get a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for it, guys, for an angel. Can you please? Okay, so we have the mermaid. Now, the mermaid is about going deep. It is about a water element, so perhaps your person has very strong water in their chart, or you do. But the shell is over this mermaid's heart. So it's about listening to your heart. and you know, it will never lead you astray. And if this person does not open up to that level of vulnerability that you are requiring, you know, then I can turn the mermaid around, turn your back, okay? Because you deserve the best of the best, my beautiful Gemini. Words like this, they want on the Lover's card, okay? So there, they want it on there. Listen to your heart, okay? Now, they're just showing me something. One moment, please. Okay, they're just showing me someone sticking something down. Now I can't see any tape, so either it's glue you're using, or so it looks like paper. To me, I can't quite tell, but it doesn't look like an envelope to me. So either you're sticking something down as you're listening to this reading. I mean, I don't know what that would be. Maybe it's, you know, one of those plastic sheets, you know, when people laminate things or something like that. Maybe it's something like that. I'm not really sure. That's what they're showing me. Maybe it's about, if it is laminating, maybe it means, you know, laminate, solidifying something, capturing something. I'm not really sure. I'm so sorry. That's the image I can see. So if it is resonant to you, please drop it in the comments box below. I'd love to see what it was you were doing. Not because I'm nosy, but because, well, I am nosy, but I'm just trying to understand what that was, because I can't see an envelope shaped type thing. So I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I hope something did resonate in this reading for you, my beautiful Gemini. I'll leave it there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with this reading, which is very important for me. They're also showing me some candy that has got a hole in it in the middle. Hole in the middle. So if you're eating some candy right now that's got a hole in the middle, there's something in this message for you also. Okay. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.